Hey everybody, what's going on? I am Gregg Sussman, joined today by Megan Nunez of FanDuel. We're going to break down tonight's MLB slate. What's happening, Megan?
Not a whole lot. What's happening with you?
Not much. Just excited to have baseball each and every day. Just also to watch, and that's really all we could ask for at this point. Let's begin with the Houston Astros, who tonight are an underdog. You don't get that very often this season, but we have it tonight, taking on Robbie Ray and the D-backs. Who do you like?
All right, so, well, this might seem like a homer pick. It is not. I am an Astros fan. But McCullers got knocked around last game. I like him in this spot. Did take the Astros on the run line. Robbie Ray hasn't looked like himself, and the Diamondbacks have not been hitting. So I'm thinking McCullers gets on the roll early, and the Astros bats start popping. He'll get the run support, and hopefully the bullpen won't implode, and we'll be able to get that win flawlessly.
You don't even need the win. You just need to not lose by more than a run and a half. And I think you're going to see that tonight for the Houston Astros, plus 1.5 against Robbie Ray and the D-backs. You know, Megan's saying Robbie Ray not looking like himself. To me, this is himself. Everyone just thinks he's going to improve. He's not. It's still Robbie Ray. The Astros bats should come alive tonight in Arizona. Up next for us here, Megan, you are all over the Los Angeles Dodgers. We want to talk about good teams. We have the Astros and the Dodgers, and this one makes sense, right? You like the Dodgers to just win outright tonight, taking on Garrett Richards and the San Diego Padres. It's Ross Stripling on the mound for LA.
So, well, Lamet came out hot for the Padres yesterday. The Dodgers were able to figure him out. With them throwing Richards, I don't think he has the same caliber stuff that Lamet has, so I think the Dodgers still will be able to figure him out as well, and that's with Mookie today. So in my opinion, Stripling plus run support plus Dodgers bullpen equals a cash ticket.
We'll take that cash ticket all the way to the window, going in on the Dodgers today against San Diego and Garrett Richards. Up next, we bought the Chicago Cubs, taking on the Kansas City Royals here tonight. The Cubbies, well, almost had a bullpen implosion again last night with Craig Kimbrell. You believe the Cubs will be able to survive today against KC?
This Cubs team I like a lot. I love them under Joe Madden, but they look more controlled under Ross. I like Darvish tonight. I think that he's going to be able to pitch a good game. Well, the Royals do have a sneaky lineup with Soler and company. I think that the Cubs bats are going to get it done here. Bubic, while making his major league debut, he looked okay, but I just see the Cubbies bats being able to get it done here.
The Chicago Cubs taking on Bubic here for the Royals. Like Megan said, made his MLB debut just last week. Tough spot facing off against the Chicago Cubs. And you also mentioned, Megan, how David Ross is doing a phenomenal job with the Cubs. Theo Epstein had a lot to say about him yesterday. We believe David Ross will lead his Cubs to a victory here today against KC. Up next, the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Atlanta Braves. It's Hyunjin Ryu on the mound against Sean Newcomb. The Blue Jays dogs tonight in Atlanta. Why do you like Toronto here?
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the well on this one. I like the Toronto Blue Jays. I feel like they're undervalued by people, by lines makers, just completely undervalued. I like the lineup. They're young. They have the ability to get their bats popping pretty much at any time. And Newcomb is erratic. He can throw a gem, but I just don't trust the Braves right now. I like the Blue Jays in this spot.
Although Ryu inconsistent early in this season, it's a good spot for him to come back against the Atlanta Braves, we hope. Obviously, Braves a bit inconsistent as well. We'll see if Ryu can get the job done against Sean Newcomb here this evening. Let's move on, Megan, and let's get to your next pick, and that brings us to the Texas Rangers. The Rangers tonight are facing off against the Oakland Athletics. It's Kyle Gibson on the mound, taking on Sean Manaea for Oakland. Gibson's Rangers debut wasn't exactly what he was looking for. Sean Manaea, one of the better pitchers, of course, for the A's. Why are you in on Kyle Gibson tonight?
Okay, so the last couple of bets I've talked about bats. This is about pitching. So I think Gibson is undervalued, and I've thought that since he's played with the Twins last year. And as far as Manaea goes, while he might be one of the best, he hasn't looked like himself, since his no-hitter against the Red Sox. Much respect for the no-hitter, but I am just not in fully with Manaea. I'm going to go ahead and take Gibson here. I think that he's going to be able to lock the A's down.
Shamanaya has not been the same, according to Megan, since that no-hitter against Boston. And, of course, the injuries that he battled throughout the year last year. We'll see if he could get back on track tonight. Hopefully not for us. It's Kyle Gibson, the guy we're rooting for, and the Texas Rangers. Our final pick from Megan today brings us to Colorado. You knew it was coming eventually, with the Rockies taking on the Giants. And Megan's all over this first 5 innings run line. Where are we headed? This is Colorado, so a lot of runs are going to be scored. But will it be over or under the 6.5 that FanDuel has set the line at?
All right, this bet has been one of my favorite bets since I've really been betting on baseball, because every time I look at this Colorado line, it is inflated. The public loves to bet the overs. People just, and I understand balls do fly out of this park. But today we have Webb and Gray on the bump. And I don't think that there is going to be many hits produced within the first 5 innings. This bet has hit for me, I want to say every time, if not maybe I pushed. Every time I've bet this, it has hit. I'm just going to keep riding this wave and keep it with these 2 good pitchers today. I think it's going under the first 5, and I think it's a solid bet.
Megan confidently taking the under 6.5 with the Rockies and the Giants. John Gray taking on Logan Webb, Rockies and Giants tonight from Coors Field. It's probably going to go over at some point. Hopefully the first 5 innings stay low. That's going to do it for us here on the FanDuel Hurry Up. Megan, we appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much for having me, and good luck to you as well.
Tomorrow, we'll be joined by Tom Vecchio right here on the Hurry Up for more DFS advice. For Megan Nunez, I am Gregg Sussman. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the games tonight. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for another edition of the FanDuel Hurry Up.